Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're back. And today I want to guide you through an 8-minute meditation for empaths. And I'm sure you've heard about empathy. It's a big deal now. They're finally talking about it. So I want to approach it from more of a intuitive or, clairvoyant perspective, which is very neutral. So what really empathy is being tuned in and feeling energies around you. And in a way, it's really being tuned way too much to the point where you might be often struggling to feel your own feelings and need related to the situation, and you're just tuned in to the world around you and what other people need, and there can be vibrations connected to people, to places, to certain kind of activities. And so for empaths, the struggle can be to be connected to themselves. And when you're just so much tuned in outside, sometimes you will just gonna feel motions in somebody else's energy field. You can feel the shift in their moods, which is really their internal process, and they can just go through the waves. But you might be very, very sensitive to it and consciously or unconsciously responding to their need. So really it's a lack of boundaries on that level of second chakra, where second chakra is about feeling, So instead of talking too much today, I'm gonna invite you to find a comfortable spot to sit down. And as I mentioned before, we meditate in the body. So I want you to ideally sit on a chair or an armchair with your feet touching the floor, with your back, kind of straight but still comfortable. Yeah. And close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. I always like to start my meditations just breathing consciously a few times, because we're just out there all the time. These lives are stressful. There is a lot of demands on us, and we have to quiet ourselves for a moment to be able to go back to the word and respond to it. Yeah, and just give your body all the oxygen it needs. Yeah. And become aware of yourselves as consciousness behind your eyes. And where our attention goes, our energy flows, which means when you start becoming aware of that space in the center of your head, that's where your spiritual awareness starts going and gathering. And what it is, it's our sixth chakra, it's our third eye. We all have it. We all are able to see energy. But we were not trained to do it, or maybe you did see energy when you were a kid, but nobody validated it. So you thought, oh, that's not a language here. I have to read books and use my analytical mind to be heard. So there might be some invalidation, but in this space, I see you, you see me. You can start relaxing in your ability to see, be neutral, and maybe a bit amused, start creating some of that frequency of lightness, stepping out of the drama of everyday word, and maybe become a bit of an observer for a little bit. And just start letting go. Maybe you notice your body is tense, and you can start consciously relaxing it. And we want that, tool to let go. So let's ground together. So I'm going to invite you to just imagine a big tree trunk that connects your first chakra, your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, with the center of the earth. Just create that energetical connection. You're connecting your first chakra to the center of the earth. And that not only creates safety, but it creates space for us to let go. So just allow yourself to start letting go anything you're holding. Maybe your thoughts, maybe you're really, really trapped in your thoughts. Just recognize them as patterns of energy and start letting them go, becoming more aware in the center of your head. Breathe. Maybe some emotions start coming up. Maybe there's a bit of fear of going inside and meeting with yourself. Breathe into it. It's natural. Just breathe into it and sink deeper within yourself. Because that's really where all the answers are. That's where the healing is. And all these there's so many things from the outside that want our attention, and some of them are inside. We took them on. Start letting them go. It's a very safe space to be. Yeah. And so as empaths, we often tend to take on other people's energies in our body. And it happens through our second chakra. And second chakra is kind of under your belly button. You can kind of imagine it's kind of a bit deeper than that. It's actually in a root connected to the first chakra, but it's kind of facing outward. And I want you to imagine a big dial. Just, you don't have to go to your second chakra. Stay in your sixth chakra behind your eyes. And just imagine a big dial. And you can start getting a sense. It represents, how open your second chakra is. And you can start getting a sense how big, like, is it really open? Is the dial like, boom, 100%? Maybe it's like 50, or, the higher the number is, the more overwhelmed you probably are. And sometimes the tendency might be, well, I don't want to see anybody. I'm just going to close myself at home because I can't deal with this. Which means your second chakra is really open and you're just feeling and feeling. Yeah, so just validate yourself for that awareness. Like, oh, wow, my second chakra is really open. And, we can do something about it. So I'm going to invite you to start gently closing the dial. We don't want to close it completely, but just, start gently closing it. Maybe even like 1% at a time. Knowing that, oh, I don't have to be dialed out there all the time. It's actually really not healthy for me. It doesn't feel good. It makes me feel overwhelmed. And maybe it makes you feel like you need to meet everybody else's needs that you're feeling. But they're theirs to meet, not yours. Your job is to meet your needs. So start gently dialing it down. And what you want to do is start releasing all that energy through your grounding cord. Any of that energy you've taken on unconsciously, just let it go down the grounding cord. It's not yours. It's not yours to take care of. And it doesn't really work in your body. It's not the right alchemy because it's not your frequency. Start letting it go. And so what happens, whatever you took on from other people is going to go down to the center of the earth and gets recycled and goes back to them as their own energy, very neutral. Maybe they can have their own awarenesses how to take care of themselves. And that it's their job to do it. So let go and just notice where you're holding it in your body. That emotional energy you've taken on might be anywhere. It might be in your shoulder, it might be in your neck. And start releasing from those places. Just by realizing this is not my energy, it just starts automatically coming out. And breathe. Sink deeper into yourself. Yeah. There you go. Ooh. See, it might be easier to be more present in your body and more relaxed and feeling safe. This is a very safe sanctuary, this body. Yeah. And find that quiet place Why are you releasing anything that's not yours? You know, some things are not only from people, they can be from the world. There's so much going on now, so much fear and uncertainty. Start letting it go. Anything you're holding on for the word. So empathy is a gift, and we need to find boundaries with it. So it really feels like a gift, not like a curse. And that's our job. And so validate yourself for doing it right now and getting that awareness. It's not mine to hold. Yeah. There you go. And maybe under that, start connecting with your own emotions. What do I feel? How do I feel? And allow it to flow. Because our emotions are healing for our bodies. They give us information about what we need, where we're at. Let them flow. Allow them to give you a healing. And take a few deep breaths. And before we're gonna come out of this meditation, create a golden sun above your head. Big, big golden sun full of your own energy. And our energy, it's our information. Beautiful gold. Your own frequency, very unique, magnificent creature you are. And then give all that energy to yourself. Just bring that gold from that golden sun into your body and fill yourself in from head to toe. Yeah. Take a few deep breaths and you can open your eyes. Yeah, well done. Well, thank you for sticking with me. And if you want to like this video or write a comment, please feel free. Or if you have anything you're kind of struggling with and you would like me to create a meditation on that topic, just let me know. Okay, bye.